The cost of a Boeing 737-800 is $89.1 million. What a fortune, you might say. But it is one of the least expensive passenger airlines out there, whereas the most expensive Boeing 777-9 price starts at $442.2 million. The average passenger airliner price is between $82 million and $230 million. Even a single-engine plane costs more than $100,000. While airplanes are expensive, the average new car costs just around $36,000. This leads many people to one reasonable question. Welcome to the Kings of Luxury. Today we're going to find out why are airplanes so expensive, and how much does it cost to build one? Make sure to watch till the end. Research and design. The two biggest factors that affect cost are design and testing. Before manufacturing the plane, airline manufacturers must design and test it. This involves a crew of engineers who may spend years improving their designs. R&D costs are always far greater than the individual unit cost. For example, back in the late 60s, when Boeing was developing the 747, the aircraft itself cost $15 million. However, Boeing nearly went bankrupt developing the aircraft. Over $785 million in debt. Almost as much as the company was worth. Fortunately for Boeing, the 747 was a roaring success. 45 years later, the 747-8 is still rolling off the assembly line, along with the success of the 737, still in production after 50-plus years, and other Boeing designs. The company is one of the world's premier and successful aircraft builders. Suppliers. In the first step of producing a line of airplanes, the manufacturer needs to start sourcing parts and components for the planes. Every single item in the aircraft needs to meet specific standards for safety and quality. The extensive testing process drastically increases the price of even the most minor component. Airline manufacturers also do not have that many suppliers compared to manufacturers in other industries. For instance, a car manufacturer may outsource brakes production for a line of cars. The manufacturer may involve dozens of brake suppliers fighting for a contract, helping to drive down prices. With fewer suppliers, airline manufacturers pay more for every component not manufactured in their amenities. Boeing and Airbus acquire most of the features required for their planes from a small selection of third-party suppliers. Lack of competition. Airplanes are also high-priced due to limited competition. As with the third-party companies that offer airline components, airline manufacturers can charge more for their products because customers have fewer options. That makes Airbus and Boeing the only U.S. manufacturers of commercial passenger airliners. Dozens of companies may manufacture parts for a car, but only a few companies make airplane seats or engines. This lets them charge more for their products, which drives up manufacturing costs for an airplane. What's more, the manufacturing process for airplanes is pretty time-consuming. The medium plane takes about 9 to 12 months to complete. Manufacturers employ thousands of workers at various facilities, which is factored into the cost of the aircraft. Expensive components. Talking about components, the engine is one of the most expensive ones. The engines used in big passenger airliners can cost many millions of dollars. For instance, the 747-400 has 3 engine options ranging in price from $11 million to $12.2 million. The avionics, including the controls and GPS navigation systems in the cockpit, are also highly priced. A primary GPS navigator for a small plane costs around $20,000. A finished avionics panel for a 747 may cost $100,000 or more. Another high cost is the cockpit windshield and the windows of the airplane. The medium cockpit windshield costs over $26,000, while each window may cost about $500. The seating is also pretty expensive, costing about $3,000 to $5,000 per seat. For airplanes that handle long flights, high-quality seats can easily cost $10,000 or more per economy seat. First-class seats begin to cost about $60,000. The most expensive first-class seats can cost over $1 million. Most modern commercial flights offer in-flight entertainment for passengers. Indeed, entertainment systems consist of one or more TV screens, speakers, and playback devices. As you can guess, this costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. The manufacturers of in-flight entertainment systems ask about $10,000 to $20,000 per seat. The Boeing 747 holds a seating capacity of about 366 passengers. Quick math, and you realize that this costs a lot. The whole entertainment system for a 747 may cost $3.6 to $7.2 million. To summarize, here is the cost of some of the components of a Boeing 747 airliner. However, remember that these are estimates. Actual numbers vary from model to model. Engine, $12.2 million each, times 4. Avionics, $100,000. Cockpit windshield, $26,000. Windows, $500 each. Economy seats, $10,000 each. First class seats, $60,000 each. In-flight entertainment, $20,000 each. The cheapest single-engine plane can cost about $20,000 to $100,000. The Cessna 150, for instance, is one of the least expensive single-engine planes. The price starts at $20,000. It was initially produced in 1958 and remained a popular choice for pilots. Technological advancements. The airplanes must use the most advanced and intricate form of technology available. From weather updates to contacting air traffic control and being on the radar, the technology on board must be up to date for the airplane and, most importantly, for the safety of the passengers. These advancements in technology cost a lot. As technology keeps changing and evolving, it becomes necessary to develop and upgrade the airplane's system of operation, which is a significantly expensive process. These are some of the factors that make airplanes and air travel very expensive. With manufacturing an airplane being super expensive, their maintenance is also very high. It requires a lot of money to maintain a single operating aircraft. Additionally, there's very little competition that the airplane companies have, leaving the buyers no choice but to go with the high prices. But what do you think? Do you still question why planes are so expensive? Share your opinion in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss an upload and you can enjoy the excellent content we send your way.